Hello everyone and welcome to Mike Muse's Megazords. Today we're looking at issue 18 of the Altaya Megazord build, and this is the one where we finish off the Mastodon's head with all of the electronics and just tidy it up. So as we usually do, we're going to get started by removing all the packaging and do our parts check, and then we'll get straight into it. Okay, so we've got 18.1, the left hand side, 18.2 the right hand side, 18.3 the power pack, 18.4 the self-adhesive insulating strip, 18.5 an LED which is not for this part, and then 18.6 we should have 7 black machine screws. Yep, they're all there. So over the page and let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is take the power pack out of the packaging. There's self-adhesive backer to the insulating tape, so just take that off and then wrap it around the battery. So now we're going to go grab the Mastodon head from the previous issues. So this battery pack will connect into the circuit board. And the battery pack that just clicks into place, and then the battery pack itself will go behind this multicoloured wire and then just slot into place. And then it's held in place by the insulating wrap as well. So first section done. Next we're going to go and get the neck assembly from issue 16. And then the friction hinge points on each side are going to line up with some slots in the back of the head of the Mastodon. So just make sure that that cable's out of the way and doesn't interfere with the shield handle. So maybe move the shield handle out of the way for the moment. Make sure they're all lined up the same way, and then they're going to go into these two slots here. And again, there's no special fixings or anything, these will just slot straight in. And now on to the fourth section, and this is where we're going to start adding the tusks. So we've got the right and the left hand tusks. These will go, make sure they sweep outwards rather than inwards, otherwise it's going to impact on the trunk. So these will slot into place. So the first one just slots in, which is 17.1 and 2. And then we're going to take the left hand side back panel, which will just cover everything up. So this will slot into place. It's a bit of a fiddly placement, but it does work and it does line up. So you might have to have a couple of goes at doing that. And then once that's in place, it's going to be secured with 3 machine screws in the holes in the back. 1, 2, 3. Let's grab a screwdriver. And again, apologies, this looks like it's all about to happen off camera, but there we go. First one done. Drop the second one in. And number 3. Okay, and that's the left ear of the Mastodon done. So now we're going to grab the right hand tusk and do exactly the same as before, so that'll just slide into place over the page. And then here we can see it's going to be exactly the same as before, but with the added fun of trying to keep the control button from issue 17 in place while you attach the back of the Mastodon's ear. And the other thing to note is the warning message just after the end of this section, which is to say to keep the LED cable for the Triceratops for the next issue. So I just want to do a dry fit of this first of all to make sure it's going to be fairly easy to fit. Grab the button. It's not really evident from the diagram which way up this button's supposed to go, and it's out of sight anyway, so I really don't think it matters. And then I found the easiest way to do this was to hold the right ear cover upside down with the button resting inside it, face down, so it didn't drop out, and then try and fit it to the Mastodon head. First of all, that's the sound of me failing. So we go again. So, is it? Yep, so that little click there tells me that I've managed to seat it properly and that the button is going to work as intended. So now we're going to go for another 3 machine screws and just secure this in place. So here's the first one. Just make sure it's still seated correctly. Number 2. Let's try that again. And number 3. Make sure they're all nice and tight. And just one final check to make sure that there's no wobbly bits or anything that's not secured properly. There we go, and that's the warning for the LED wire for Triceratops. So we'll put that to one side and come back to that for the next issue. And that's the Mastodon head completed. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to give a like and subscribe. Drop a comment in the comment section if there's something you want to talk about in the video. And we'll see you next time for issue 19. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.